Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start this meeting. This is call number 3 of your new coach calls, and I'm Andrea Stevens. I am the founder of Pure Fit Nation, and I currently reside, have lived my whole life in Indiana. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, and then I went to school in Evansville, and I moved back home and started our family here on the southeast side of Indy. So I started my coach journey. Some of you know this, some of you don't. About 5 years ago, I just celebrated my 5-year anniversary in August, and it has been one of the best decisions that I have ever made in my entire life, to become a coach and to help other people live their dreams and empower themselves and know that they could really do it. So today I'm going to talk to you about Shakeology, scheduling your time, and your trackers. And how in the world are you going to do this and potentially build a business, or just for fun and maybe make some side money and run your family and your life? And what I assume, if you still have a job like I do, I work 3 days a week as a hygienist. So how do you do it? How do you do it all? So hopefully today will help you and give you some tips and tricks and learn some new things. So first things first, you've already done your list of 100 people, which is awesome. Congratulations that you know 100 people that you can help. You actually know a lot more, but we'll get to that. So what do you do with those 100 people? How do you even invite them to be part of a group or to try something? We've all gotten that spam mail that says, hey girl, how are you doing? I have this awesome insert product name. I think you'd love to try it, and you haven't heard from this person in 10 years. Well, great. That I've done it before, just not responded or exit out spam, and it falls on deaf ears. Nobody's going to hear you. So maybe reach out to that person. Maybe you're really good friends with them in high school and you just haven't talked to them in a long time. Check out their Facebook or their Instagram or their Twitter. Follow them and look at some of their pictures. Take an interest in what they've been doing in their life. That shows a lot. It shows them that you care about them and not just that you want to sell them something and that you started this thing and everybody should do it too. So I always start out with just a conversation in private messenger, or maybe commenting on some of their pictures as they start posting them. If they had a family cookout and it looked really fun, where did you go? I love those leggings. Where did you get those? And be genuine, because people know when you're totally being fake. So I live in fitness gear all the time. I'm not even working out today and I have yoga pants on. So message them, speak to something that you have in common that you can actually talk about and not be fake about. So I might say, hey, I really like those pants. Where did you get them? Are those Lululemon or LuLaRoe or I don't know, Nike, whatever your jam is. Mine are $18 off Amazon. So I have no problem telling people that. And they're excited to learn that I didn't pay $50 for a pair of leggings. So just starting a conversation with them. And usually they'll write you back. And if not, then maybe wait a few days and then respond back. So that's where your tracker comes in handy. And I'm actually going to share my screen here. Okay, so we are going to page 19 of your coach manual. So making 3 connections daily. That's not hard. You know 3 people. You have 100 people written on your list. Go back to that list. You can follow them, just like I was saying, commenting on their pictures, maybe sending them a private message. How are you? I've missed you so much. We've fallen off track. And maybe that's true. There's people I know that I haven't talked to in a long time. People I used to dance with, or people I went to school with. hygienists that I used to work with, and just checking in and seeing how you are, and just starting a new conversation. And actually doing this every day has actually grown my friendship base so much that, I mean, that's why some of you are on here, like Carrie and Stacy, and you guys are people that I've known a long time, and maybe we didn't talk for a long time, but that doesn't mean that we're not friends. We just got busy, and people have kids and they understand that. So I don't know about you, but I appreciate when someone's checking in and just wants to know how I'm doing. So just start a conversation with them. And then you want to follow up with them and respond back. Don't just message them and let it fizzle out. So making new connections. How do you do that? Sometimes it could be an event at your child's school, and you just introduce yourself to somebody new, maybe somebody at church that you've always watched and admired, and you've been looking at them from afar, and you've not had the courage to step up and say, hey, how are you doing? Go out there, get out on a limb. Maybe they wanted to talk to you too. That's happened to me, where I'm like, I've been so intimidated by you, and I think you're amazing. And then they turn around and say the same thing to me, and I just couldn't believe it, because I don't think that about me, but somebody else might. And you might think that about somebody else, and they don't, and you might brighten their day. So reach out to those new people, because you never know what you're missing, and you might start a great friendship. So, and then after you're talking to everyone, you love what you're doing. You love Shakeology. You love the programs. You love the workouts. Maybe you're a big fan of Energize, and it pumps you up and gets you ready to rock your workout. So share with them, and not in a real salesy way, like, I got this new product. I am my Shakeology. That's fine. And no kissing Shakeology. We love it. We know you love it, but you don't need to kiss your cup. So say, hey, if you're talking to somebody and you're carrying around your water jug, because I carry mine around all the time, they might ask you that, what is that jug that you're drinking out of? Oh, it's my Shakeology water cup. I use it all the time. I use it with my shake. It's really changed my nutrition, my diet, how I feel, and just interjecting and breadcrumbing. So not really blasting it everywhere, but you want to create curiosity. That's what we want to do. So in your daily post, you want to create curiosity for what it is that you're doing, because people are watching you and they want to know what it is you got going on, but they may just watch you from afar and not say anything about it. So I want to show you the difference between a couple posts. So since we're talking about Shakeology, we all know that Shakeology is amazing, has pre and probiotics, it's got digestive enzymes, it's got 70 vitamins and minerals. It's life-changing, right? We all know this. It's amazing. So this is a post that has a personal flair to it. It's gold and pretty and pink, and maybe that speaks to you. That would speak to me because it's pink and it's gold and a little sparkly. I like that. I'm going to stop scrolling to see what that is. And that's the goal. Like, you want people to be interested in what you're doing. So we've taken a stock post like this. I love this. Beachbody does this. They have a great marketing company, great marketing team that puts all this stuff together, right? And we know when we like that Shakeology page, we like the Beachbody, we like the Team 411, that we know what we're getting. We don't have to be sold on it, but it's got information. It's got good information, percentages about digestion and people's energy levels and all that stuff. But this is a sales ad. What you're looking at is really really salesy, okay? And people see that. It's a commercial. That's just what it is. And that is completely fine to use sometimes, not all the time, because the point of being a health and fitness coach is that it's your business, not Carl Deichler's, not Beachbody's. This is your business, and you can make it however you want because people trust you. They want to know who you are. So I am far more likely to stop and look at this than to look at this, in my personal opinion. So that is the difference between the two. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me or Jolene or Michelle, like, how do I even make this? You can go into Canva. You can go into, I use Photofy, and I also like WordSwag. I really like WordSwag. It's swirly and twirly, and then I have cursive and straight, and I like that. That's just kind of my signature. So you have to find what works for you and to play with it and take your own picture and make it so you're telling your story, and you're telling it with having Shakeology and your fitness in the picture, without being a marketing company. Another thing I wanted to show you, I'm not saying that I know all things or I'm the best or whatever, but maybe I want to show you. Come on. So a lot of times our kids they were drinking Shakeology and now they drink Daily Sunshine. And someone asked me the other day if these shakes were really good, because I must be excited about them because they're on my page a lot, which they are because we have them every day. And I feel like that's important to share. Important to share what you're actually doing, because that's what you are. That's what social media was intended to do, not necessarily to be a platform for everybody's opinions and things. But there it is. Okay, so this is a post I made about a month ago, and this is our typical morning. My hair is almost always in a ponytail. Today it's still wet, so I didn't get a chance to dry it yet. But it's just a picture of me and our kids, and they really are drinking sunshine. They love it. They ran through their first box before the month was over. Now I'm waiting for a new box, but they were so excited when I came back from New Orleans and had brought these cups home, because now they have their own cups that looks like mommy's cup, and that they can partake in it too. And that's the thing, like, they have their pancakes, they have their shake. I can feel good that I'm giving them protein and fruits and vegetables before I even get them out the door for school, which is phenomenal, because normally Matthew would just have pancakes or waffles, and that would be it. He would get his grains, but now he gets to have 3 food groups in one drink, and I think that's pretty amazing. So I just said, you're my sunshine. I love them. They are my sunshine, and I want to give them the best. And so I hashtagged it and stuff. So then if people are searching it, they can find me and ask me questions. And I love questions. People say, sorry to bother you. It's never a bother. I absolutely love this and love sharing what I do. So, and that's the key, is to share what it is and what it does for you, what it does for them. I found that Matthew actually eats less food and is not snacking as much, just because of adding this into his diet. I don't find him snacking on like Cheez-Its, and we don't have Cheez-Its, but things like that, pretzels and chips and stuff. But he's not asking for that as much, and he's actually getting better at stepping away from his food, and he's like, I'm done, mommy, I don't want any more, because his body's actually satisfied and cueing to him that he's finished. And for her, I don't know about you, but it is super difficult to get a 2, almost 3-year-old to eat anything and sit still. So this works perfect for her, because I worry that she gets enough, and I don't have to worry as much, because she'll drink this and ask for it and wake up and say, I need my shake, mommy. So that's amazing. I know our homework is to look up a video on Shakeology, but I think you should also look up a video by Isabel Deichler on the Daily Sunshine, because as a parent and as a coach, people are going to ask you about this because they are really concerned about their children and just their nutrition, especially in this day and age. So I think I challenge you to make that part of your homework as well. So Isabel Deichler has an amazing YouTube on that. So I will post it in the group. And then there is also a video on the Shakeology Surge. And it's a video by the top coaches and Darren O'Lean discussing what Shakeology is and the benefits of it. Now, the one thing, I'm going to stop my share for a second. So the one thing that Shakeology doesn't have is that little stamp of approval saying that it's organic. But good news is, it is. It turns out, I listened to Darren speak about this in January at our Super Saturday. He came and talked purely about Shakeology for about an hour. It was incredible. But the reason why it doesn't have that stamp of organic FDA approval is because of all the red tape and everything that they would have to go through, because the ingredients do come from so many different other countries, and they go through so much checks and balances to make sure that it is the purest, best ingredients that they could get. So you can tell your customers, your people, your loved ones, that there is a quality assurance, a super high quality assurance that Shakeology has to go through and that they take great pride in. It's really it would just be a stamp on there when it already is. So you just kind of have to ask them to have a little trust that it really is organic. It would just equal more money and be more expensive to have that on there and to keep it on there. So that's a little secret from Darren, that's pretty cool, if you ask me. So, and the Sunshine is the same way. And it does say on there that it's free from peanut and tree allergies and stuff. So you might want to just check with your child's physician if they do suffer some allergies, because it says on there that it is nut free and all that stuff, but they always have to put that label that possibly in the same building as yada yada yada. So you might have to just check into that a little bit more, or you can order a sample to try for your little one. And that's always a good option too, just to see if they like it. Okay, so the power of 3. So we've already talked about 3 new contacts. You need to follow up after you make those contacts. Don't just send them off in La La Land. And invite them. Invite them to a group. We've all heard the invite. It doesn't mean knock them over with a head and keep inviting them to the same thing over and over again. What speaks to me is not necessarily going to speak to them. You have to meet them where they are. Maybe they're not ready to meet in a challenge group. Maybe they're not ready for that level of commitment. Invite them to a clean eating group. I run a clean eating group once a month, sometimes twice a month for the past year and a half. And it has changed my business. It has changed my nutrition. It has changed our kids' nutrition and my husband's, which is pretty awesome. But it doesn't have to be a clean eating group. It's just a nice way to get people talking about their nutrition, their food, and give them workouts, little short workouts that they can try and get them moving. Some people will hang out in that group for 6 months, a year, and never want to do anything different. That doesn't mean that they're not benefiting and you're not benefiting from it. It means that they're growing and that they're still interested. They still trust you because they haven't left, and that you're still creating a relationship, which is amazing. And so if they're at a block party and someone says, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get this salad? It's so good. Where did you get this black bean dish?" "Oh, hey, my homegirl who does health and fitness, she gave me the recipe." "Great. Can you give me her name? And can I talk to her?" You just got a new contact. And your warm market is going to grow and grow doing that. So you could also run a water challenge. That's easy and free for people. Sometimes it's the money thing. Or you could even just run a Shakeology challenge and sell samples of Shakeology for $5 a piece. They come and pick them up, and everyone commits to drinking it every day and report back and see how you feel at the end. I do like to make it fun and give prizes. They don't have to be expensive or extravagant. You can jump on Amazon. Actually, I got this from Joe Corden. It was a great tip. If you have Amazon Prime, you could send them a gift personally, and it would be done before the challenge group was even over, and they could post about it and get more people excited that you sent them a water bottle, that you sent them a headband, that you sent them, those gold tattoos that are cute, like maybe something like that they could enjoy, and it would just be a fun thing. So you never know. Everyone has different love languages. Maybe just cheering someone on publicly in the group that they, lost 2 pounds this week, or, giving them a gift or another free meal plan or a free recipe. If everyone does well, I'll share another meal week for free. Something like that. It doesn't have to be big. A lot of times people just want to know that you care. So many times we are so busy running around, we don't take time for ourselves. So we like when someone takes time for us, and they'll start taking time for themselves. So once they're in the group, always invite them to be a part of your next paid group. And that's a perfect time to drop that Shakeology benefits. That's correct. The Shakeology benefits or the discount on being a coach, since a lot of people do have that as a hang up, that maybe that's why your coach said you should be a coach. You get the discount on everything, not just Shakeology. And share that with them, because they don't know until you share them. I like to say that a lot. I can't help what I don't know. So if I don't know and you didn't tell me, man, I'm going to be bummed, because somebody else might tell me, I might go along with them. Because if I go to dinner and they don't say, "Hey, would you like to look at the dessert menu?" You give them all this stuff, have this amazing meal, and then you don't say, "Would you like to try our chocolate truffle dessert?" Yeah, I would. Thank you. Hey, there's a good sale on at Old Navy on our fitness clothes, and your girlfriend didn't tell you? Are you going to be bummed? Yes, I'm going to be bummed. I want to go get my $5 tank top. Hello? So think of it as just that. You're just sharing with them. It doesn't have to be hard. And get out of your own head, because that's the only thing that's stopping you. And I'm not saying to plaster it all over the place, but when you have that little inkling of doubt that says, "Oh, maybe they don't want to know this," but maybe they do. And maybe you could be the person to change their life just by sharing your free meal plan, or challenging them in a squat challenge, or saying, "Would you like to join my accountability group where you get to log your fitness and your nutrition and stay on track with and meet a bunch of other people doing the same thing?" Yeah, that sounds awesome. because you just created a community of people just like you who want to just do better and feel better for themselves and their family. Everyone comes in when I do this call. The dog just came in. It's fine. So, how do you do this in an hour? So you can break it down. What? I don't know. I'm sorry. Miss Cora. Come here. Come here. Okay, you sit right here. You can see. Okay. So things like this happen, and you just roll with it. You get an hour. Or you get sometimes they're lucky to get 2 hours of work in without anyone bothering us. Hi. Hi. Okay. So how do we do this in an hour?
I'll money.
Okay. So
I'll just money.
You want what?
I'll just money. For that.
Okay. So how do we do this in an hour and still run our lives and not lose our minds? So here is that's how I do it. You have your tracker. I'm just going to show you on paper because I'm a paper girl, right? You have your tracker. Go to the page in your manual. You have your schedule, your follow-ups. You do your workout, your shake, your personal development. Huge. Where are you going to get your posts? You can't post about the same thing every single day. People are going to get bored. I get bored. Every day I listen to a podcast every single day or read. Amazing. Read. So I downloaded Podcast Addict. You can download people like Chalene Johnson. She has amazing tips on nutrition, motivation, how to get rid of negativity. Brandon Bouchard, an amazing marketing guy, guru, and he's full of energy. Love him. Josh Coates, he's a push coach for people like us. Also amazing. And I like to listen to Joyce Myers. Maybe religion isn't your thing, but for me, it is essential to my happiness. And the people that I want to be my friend, I want them to like it too. I might not get along with someone as much. Okay, can you do those? Okay, do those. I might not get along as well with someone who is an atheist. So they may not belong in my group, and they might get annoyed with me because I'm thanking God for all the wonderful things in my life. Like that little girl who just wants to talk and hang out with her mama. So I drink my shake, work out, personal development, 3 must. Okay? And then I send 3 messages. So go into your whatever you want, however you want to send it. However you want to send it. It's totally fine. This is your deal. Send your 3 messages. Hey, how are you? How was your day? How was your weekend? It doesn't have to be heavy. Just, hi. I was wondering how you were. I love you. I hope you have a good day. It's Monday. Whatever you want to send. Okay? 3 invites. Hey, I'm running a new group next Tuesday, next Monday, next month. Would you be interested in learning more about it? That's it. Short, sweet, simple. Yes. You want to be interesting. You don't want to be boring. Of course, someone wants to hear about it. And maybe they'll say no, and you say, okay, can I check back with you in a month or so? Absolutely. Maybe this isn't a good time for them, but give them another opportunity. So there's your follow-up. And write it down. Make a list of those people that you are going to follow back up with. Or for me, I put it in my phone. I put my whole schedule in my phone for the day. When I wake up, when I teach class, when I take Matt to school, when I go to work, when I pick Cora up, everything. Put it in there. Write it down. At least write it down so you know and you don't have to remember it all. Okay? Go into the people you were already working with. Pick out somebody who you think would be an awesome coach and could change someone else's life and say, you motivate me in this group. I'm so glad that you're a part of it. Have you ever thought about being or considered being a coach and doing what I do or learning more about what I do? Boom. That's it. And that is how you grow your stuff. You have 3 invites, 3 messages, 3 coach invites. That's your power hour. And you can knock them all out, sit down, turn everything off. If that's the way you work best, or have some quiet music, close out all of those messenger screens, kill your news feed. Don't look at that. Take 1 hour away from all of that stuff. Turn it off and plug in. Every day, if you do something every day, it's consistency. If you do something every day, or at least every other day, if you can devote an hour to a half an hour every day to your business, it will grow. The more time you spend, the bigger it will be. Just like any relationship, you have to give in, you have to give a little, or give a lot to give a lot. You want to spend that time. The more you cultivate it and create those relationships, the bigger you are going to be, your business is going to be, and more fulfilled your life is going to be. Because this business can seriously change it can change your life. The women that have been on these calls have changed my life. Like it gives me goosebumps because I love them, because we help each other and build each other up. And wouldn't you love if someone said that about you? Like, they helped me. They helped change my life. They helped me lose 50 pounds and my knees don't hurt anymore. My back doesn't hurt. I can run with my kids. That's what you're giving somebody. You're not just giving them a shake and not just giving them a workout and saying, go do it. You are giving them a chance to enrich their lives, to better their lives, to maybe make some money doing it. Now for me, I'm a pearl. Like, I lead with my heart. The money comes second to me. Because if I live my passion and I lead with my genuine heart, people are going to trust that and they're going to feel that. And I believe that the money will come. I'm not. And if it doesn't, I'm still a better person. Those people are a better person. And that's worth more to me. But I'm pretty sure the other will happen too. So I hope this has been helpful. So let's review your homework. Post your work schedule. Write it down. Write it down, schedule it, put it in your computer calendar, whatever you got to do. Whatever works for you. Because what works for me might not work for you. So make a schedule and post it. Number 2, watch the Shakeology search. And then I challenge you to watch The Daily Sunshine by Isabel Deichler, because it's seriously changing lives. Okay. Watch a video on the Power Hour. There are tons and tons of great trainings that are done over the Power Hour. Just got to get a system, got to do the work. Be consistent on it. And then adding to your network and growing your network. I will post a video for each of these things below, and you can just click through and watch them. If you have any questions, feel free to ask myself, Jolene, or Michelle, the girl bosses, my girls, because we're here to help you. And we are so thankful that you are on this journey with us. And we love you and have a wonderful day.